See who we get tonight. So yeah, you had an interesting poll. That was interesting.
I did, and I put two and two together. Hang on.
Yeah, we both pulled some major arcana, and I always find that I like to let that kind of lead
Yeah.
the theme, right?
All right, we are live. Welcome back, everyone, to Energy Healing with Steve and Well Earth Holistic.
Hello.
We're just gonna wait a few minutes for others to join. And okay, bear with me here. I just want to keep an eye on the comments in the YouTube section. Hello, Corey. Thanks for joining.
So what I want to do is join on Insta.
There, my friend John wanted me to share him the link, so I just sent it to him. I heard the parade was canceled.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because of weather?
I think it had started and then it canceled due to there was Palestinian protests, I think.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Wow. It takes a lot to get that parade canceled. It must have been a big deal. It must have been a big
Must have been. Hello, lady. Thanks for joining. We're just going to give it another minute and then we'll start.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. So tonight, hello, John. Thanks for joining. We're just going to give it another minute or so before we start with the weekly reading. So just for those of you that have just joined and are new here, what we do is we go through the weekly tarot reading for the general collective. And then, I see a comment from Corey. Hang on. We go through the weekly reading, and then from there we do live audience member reading. So stay tuned for that if you want a reading. We'll be there in probably about 15 minutes or so. Okay, Corey's saying, I saw you both at Rose's Shamanic Drumming Circle, but didn't introduce myself when I was there. I'm shy. That's okay, Corey.
We're actually very approachable. Yeah, we're very approachable. So no need to be shy around us anyway.
I guess while we're waiting, where's everybody from? Because we've never asked that question before. So both Kat and myself are basically from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So I'm not sure where everybody else is. Corey, obviously, I know you're in Ontario somewhere. What about Lady? John, I know you're close by as well. Corey's in Brampton. Vaughan, ladies in Vaughan. Yay, we have Ontario people.
Awesome.
And John just wrote back, we came back from dinner. Oh. So John and I went for dinner. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's a little bit of a milestone for John. So happy birthday, John.
Awesome. That's great. Nice.
All right. We will start because I have a feeling there's a lot of people out there downtown Toronto tonight. So I think we'll begin. And just before we begin, the typical disclaimer, we will read tarot for you, but we just will not do financial, legal, or medical. There are experts in those fields, and of course, we are for arts and entertainment purposes only.
Right.
Hello, Angela. Angela, oh my God, my eyesight is bad. Angela, thanks for joining. And the other thing is, just before we begin, I'm Energy Healing with Steve, so I'm Steve. And what I do, obviously, is tarot. I also do energy healing using Reiki and crystals, sound, and my newest venture is mediumship, which I'm currently practicing. Usually just right now, just for friends. But if anybody's interested and would like maybe like a free demo, give me a shout. If you don't know what mediumship is, it is about connecting to loved ones on the other side.
Mhm.
And Kat, you are?
Yeah, so I'm Kat. My company's Well Earth Holistic. I'm a Reiki master, an animal Reiki master, and a maker. And so my mission is to support the holistic, optimal health of people and their pets. And I do that through helping them manage their energy and their pets' energy, helping people who want to grow their own food, how to get started with that. And I also make my own self-care products and household products as well. So I show people how to do that. I sell those products. And I'm a tarot aficionado. I love to read tarot. I think it's a great exercise for your third eye and your intuition. And we can all use a little exercise on our intuition. So I'm happy to be here every week with Steve, getting to practice my tarot.
All right, let's get started.
Awesome.
Okay, so maybe I'll go first this week.
Mhm.
Hello, Sandy. Thanks for joining. Okay, so the card that I pulled, the initial card is the Seven of Swords. So, the Seven of Swords is really, it's all about dishonesty, not being loyal, deceit. It's almost like you're stealing, like you're getting away with something. Okay. The next card I pulled is the Emperor. So here's a major arcana card, everybody. This is something to do with karmic in nature, meaning it is a lesson that you need to learn, or you've just learned it and just realized it. It is something you can't miss. Okay. The Emperor is really, it's like a fatherly figure. It is about structure. It's about authority. It's someone who likes rules. Okay. And the next card I've got is the Six of Cups. And in this card, there's a couple meanings. One is nostalgia, thinking about things from the past and having that memory come up, when you had good times as a child. The other thing it also means is, giving back. So the Six of Cups really, if you see the card, it's about someone that's giving away things to society, to the public. So if I put all three cards together, what I'm getting at, and obviously the center one here is the major arcana, which is the Emperor. So what I feel like is this message here is a lesson for all of us. Basically, where we got to today is where we need to be. Okay. And how we got there may not have been the best of choices. So you may have been dishonest or deceitful with some people just to be able to get ahead of the game. Okay. So you can, you've landed where the Emperor is now. Okay. But going forward, you've realized that lesson. You've realized that, you know what, maybe it wasn't the right thing to do. You did something wrong. And going forward, you're going to correct yourself. So now you're giving back basically the energy that you took, or whatever it is that you took, you're giving it back to the public, and in the form of a charity type of deal. So I think that, this week's lesson is, let's look at, where we are today and how we got there. And if there's anything that we're not too happy about of how we got there, let's fix that. Let's correct that energy and give back to where we should give back. So what do you think, Kat?
Yeah, the Emperor is all about ruling with an iron fist, being stern, being set in your ways. And if you're reading for a male or a female, the interpretation can be different. We're reading for the collective, so we have to take more of a general definition on these cards. But it's definitely, and when we pull for the collective, it's about advice for the week coming up. What are the cards? What message do the cards have for you? So a major arcana like that kind of makes me think, okay, it's time. It could also be interpreted as this is time for you to really, and especially because my spread, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, it really kind of speaks to this, a similar thing. It's time to really start putting some structure around and really just ascertaining yourselves some of you have been a little dishonest. Maybe some of you are struggling to get by still. And that Seven of Swords talks about like you say, it talks about deceit, talks about struggling to get ahead, or maybe not being quite so honest to get ahead. And the Six of Cups can also be interpreted as looking to your past to try to bring forward that emperor. The emperor is about its yang energy. It's about being in control. And for
Exactly.
some of us, it's about embodying that emperor and not doing some of the deceitful things, trying to say, you don't need to do that anymore. That's behind you. Your past now can be coming to the present, in that maybe there's a lesson from the past that you can learn. Maybe it's talking about past lives. Something is going to be, look to your past for answers about your present, can be another way that's determined.
Yep.
But definitely that Emperor card is saying it's time. It's time to start being serious and being forthright and being disciplined about yourself and showing up as that authority in your own life, because no one else is going to do it for you, right?
Exactly. Well said.
Interesting. So yeah, and so the cards that I pulled, the first two cards were a couple of queens, and one is in reverse and one is upright. And so the first thing I thought was there's a couple of females arguing with each other. That's the first thing that came to my mind, is two women,
Cat fight.
Male, right? Just yeah, cat fight. So this could represent that there's women in your life that are maybe they're struggling to get along. If there's some discord happening in your family between a couple of matriarchs or a couple of females. It could also mean, when we see the Queen of Wands in reverse, it means that you're upright. This is a woman who, or this could represent, figuratively, could also represent somebody who's effectively assertive and nurturing their projects. But when it's in reverse, they're too yielding, they're capitulating, they're not being assertive and forthright. And so this could be, for those of you that you've got some projects that you're working on that are important to you, the advice is to not be so yielding. Try to turn that around. Try to become a little more assertive in your day-to-day, and stop again, it's like the Emperor, it's about take control, and you've got to regain that. And then my Queen of Cups, hang on a second, drop my third card. Queen of Cups is she's upright, so that's a good, your interpersonal relationships, maintain those. Make sure you're continuing. If you haven't been, it's a good week to really maintain those interpersonal relationships, because the Chariot showed up in reverse, which means you're on the wrong path. And this is your karmic card. So you're not making the right choices. This could be the queens could be, again, the message saying you've got to start being a little bit more assertive, nurture those relationships, because you're on the wrong path and you need to right yourself. And your Emperor sort of makes me think that, again, it's just another way of saying you've got to start really taking things seriously and be your own advocate and be your own boss, and really start to not settle. And there's no dress rehearsal. This is it. This is your life. So it's time to start taking it seriously. If some of you haven't been doing that, it's a wake-up call, I think, for some of us in the collective. What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. I look at the Queen of Wands in reverse, and I think to myself, okay, what is it internally that everybody is struggling with, right? So when it's reversed, look inside yourself. And I know that the Queen of Wands in general, is a fire card. It's that spark. It's that umph, right? And so to me, in reversed, you're missing. You're missing that umph. Something is not allowing your creative juices to flow.
Yeah.
Right. And then you've got the Queen of Cups right beside it. So it's like your creativity is down, but your emotional aspect of everything is kind of stable. So I feel like within you guys, like you're giving an image out to the public that you're like emotionally stable, you're in control of your emotions, But inside with that Queen of Wands, it's almost as if it's like you're hiding the true self. It's not coming out, right? And that's okay. Like there are times where we need to do that, but I think in general, just watch out for that because it could be a sense of like a depression or something is just it's missing from your life, right? And you don't necessarily you want to find out what it is and keep that emotional aspect stable. And the Queen of Cups in the upright position is really signifying that. Now the Chariot in reversed, there's a like you said, Kat, there's a block in the road. You're not going in the right direction. You're not taking control of the situation at hand. Okay, so you could be in a situation where, again, your emotional aspect is good, it's stable, that's what you're showing the public, but really internally, you're missing something. Okay,
Mhm.
and that something is really like the Chariot's trying to tell you steer the horses in the right direction. Okay,
Yep.
and you're not doing that, you're not taking control of the situation. So, and that's going to cause some turmoil.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, watch out this week. I feel like both Kat and my readings are saying there's going to be a little bit of reflection of things from your past. Um, self-reflection as well, like internally, like what's going on, what's not making you happy, um, that kind of thing. So just
Yeah.
keep an eye on that because we want to flip that Chariot around and make sure you're going on the right path. Um, so let's see what happens this week if you guys resonate with any of the messages that have come out.
I keep dropping my cards. Jump out of the deck. They're all like, read
That's
me,
okay.
read me. Yeah.
So
Interesting advice this week for sure.
Yeah. All right. So there we still have that wheel thing to do. So everybody, believe it or not, I think you remember about a month or so ago we were doing that contest. We have drawn 2 names now, and there hasn't been any. Well, we've had the winners, but they haven't contacted us. So we're gonna do it one more time. And I know Sandy, I know your name is on there. I see it. And there's a few others on here that are usually here regularly, although I don't see them tonight. So let's try this wheel. Let's see what comes up. And there it is. All right, let's spin.
Good luck.
Oh, it just passed Sandy. Who is this now? Santino.
Santino
Okay.
Brucia.
If you're around, get a hold of us. And yeah, we will have a 3-card reading for you in a private Zoom room. So again, Santino, you have 1 week to get a hold of us, and we will go from there. So I'm going to remove his name from the list now.
Okay.
And I feel like we should just keep going until someone gets it. I really do.
Okay.
Because you know what? The first little ones that we picked, I know they showed up from YouTube for the most part. And YouTube is a very hit and miss, right?
Right.
So like I see Sandy's name right here. I see 21 Ohms, and I see a few others that are regular, like Lily.
Sure.
So I think we should keep going until we get a winner.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to remove this from the screen. We will go back to our, let's see, give me 1 second. Okay, almost back there, folks. Okay, so now is the portion where we are going to be doing the live tarot readings. So if there's anyone on the live right now that wants even just a general reading, or if you have a question, we will be pulling cards for you, and we will go from there. So let's see. Anyone on the live that would like a general reading, please let us know.
Sandy says, please.
All right, Sandy, let's do it.
Sandy, I need your astrological sign and just if you're over or under 30.
I remember her saying she's over 30. I'm
Over
trying to
30.
remember her astrological sign.
Okay, I don't remember it. I'm sorry, Sandy.
Is it Pisces? Oh, is it? Is it Pisces? Come on, Sandy. Help me out here.
I honestly don't recall. Pisces,
It
you
is
were
Pisces.
right.
Yes.
Okay, Sandy, you are the Queen of Cups.
All right.
Let's see where she shows up.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
So she was in my draw, so.
Oh my God, you wouldn't believe this. You won't believe this one. I don't know if you guys saw me shuffling.
You did shuffle, but you're still pulling the same
And
card.
I picked a card. That was pulled for this week.
Is it a major arcana?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Did you find yours?
I'm homing in on her. I just had her in my hands. Queen of Cups. Where are you? My deck is still kind of new, so it's hard to separate the cards. There she is. Okay, I got a major arcana. I got strength.
Oh. And I got the 7 of Swords. So, okay, you go ahead.
Well, so Sandy, whatever trials and tribulations and challenges and obstacles that are presenting themselves, you've probably been a little weary from it all, but this card is saying you're being tested and you have what it takes to overcome. So have a little faith in yourself. Whatever it is, you can handle it. This card is saying that, and it's also important that you rise to the challenge because it's an important part of your soul journey. This is an exercise that's necessary for you to have the kind of life path that you chose for yourself when you were in the soul, in the ethereal. So you can do it. The universe is with you. The universe has your back.
Yeah. And so, what I was getting, Sandy, from this is very similar to what Kat is saying. I'm, seeing that this card came out in the general collective and for you as well. Mm-hmm. What I want you to do is watch out for people around you if they're a little bit dishonest or disloyal or deceitful. But you have the Strength card, okay, which is huge.
Yeah.
Because the Strength card is really indicating to me that, you know what, you're going to handle the situation with a calmness. Because the Strength card is also about having that internal strength. So you're going to deal with it really well. Okay, so you do have the strength on your side. Just deal with it the way, a normal adult, mature adult would deal with it. I know with me, I have a hard time doing that sometimes because my sign is Aries and I'm just fire, Yep. So sometimes it's hard for me to handle a situation calmly, but that Strength card that Kat pulled for you is really indicating that.
Yeah, it talks about inner power. And I just want to read too, because I'm reading from the Folklore Tarot, and they've taken mythical creatures and they've applied them to the major arcana cards and the court cards as well, but the major arcana in particular. So I just want to read to you. So the Strength card, I'll just put it up again so you can see. So this is the Griffin. And the Griffin is a legendary creature originally depicted in ancient Iranian and Egyptian art. It was later popularized in Europe and became a common image in heraldry. It has the body, hind legs, and tail of a lion, hence why they used it for strength, with the head, front talons, and wings of an eagle. The lion and eagle are both symbols of strength and power in their own right, and when combined, make the Griffin an even stronger symbol. Many legends refer to the Griffin as a guardian or protector. So talks about physical strength, inner power, and teaches us to believe in ourselves and keep fighting even when things get tough. So be a Griffin, Sandy.
Yep.
You can do it.
And she said, yes, oh, I need to hear this. And yes, I can be fire. So I hear you.
Good girl.
Adrian, thanks for joining. I have to come see you. And Mixed Colors with me just joined as well. So we're doing the live readings. I know Corey. Corey is also looking for a reading. She's Aries over 30.
Mixed Colors with me is Luma. Hi, Luma. Nice to see you.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Sandy.
Mm-hmm. So who are we reading for next?
Corey. Aries over 30.
Aries over 30. Sorry, male or female?
Female.
Female. Aries. So that's a Queen of Wands. Corey.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Mine's a little bit on the heavy side for Corey this week. But it really also depends what you pull.
Well, I've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse.
Interesting.
What have you got?
I got the 10 of Swords. Okay, so Corey, this week might be a little bit rough for you. There might be some situations going on around you that... So the 10 of Swords is really representing being backstabbed and just... You have all the swords in your back. Okay, so you've had enough. The good thing is, it is the end of a cycle. Okay, both of these cards are minor arcana, which means it's a temporary situation. But Kat's got the ace in reverse, indicating to me that new beginning. So closing out this 10, and that new beginning is just not there yet. It's coming. Okay, so you're still dealing with things in the 10 realm, meaning, not very happy things. Okay. And then that new beginning that Kat has, it's around the corner, but it's not happening just yet because you're still dealing with this.
It's like a false start. I almost wonder if there's some betrayal with that 10 that's leading to something financial that was supposed to start that just hasn't been able to get off the ground for whatever reason, or
some kind of new idea, some kind of project. Could this
money wasn't there or something?
Could this be internal? So yes, so the ace being in the reverse position can absolutely be internal. So it could be in the sense of, you know what, you're not ready to start that new beginning. You're just not there yet. There's something that's missing and interfering, which is this 10. So I don't know if there's someone around you that's putting you down or keeping you in a low vibe state that is not allowing you to betraying yourself. Yes, that could be one. That could be another aspect, Corey.
Yeah.
So when we read these cards, you're gonna know best how it applies to you because we don't know your exact situation. So this is, again, very general in nature. So I don't know.
Or just a low point. You're just at a low point.
Yeah.
Whether you got there because someone put you there or you got there because of your own self-sabotage. Yeah, absolutely. It could be. And the Pentacles represents money, but it also represents property and resources, and not necessarily money, but just things that you have that you need to move forward. And it looks like that's an area of struggle for you now as well. So yeah, the good news with that 10 of Swords, though, is there's only one way to go, and that's up. So it's always darkest before dawn, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah. So Corey's saying, I haven't been very nice to myself lately, so that makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. So Corey, flip that around for me, okay? So that one of Pentacles in the reverse, I want you to flip that, and I want you to start a new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got John. His sign is Cancer. He might be over 30. He's definitely
tell
over
us, but
30.
then he'll have to kill us, right? Okay, I'm gonna call him a king of cups.
All right.
Okay. All right, John. Let's see what the cards have to say for you.
All right. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see what you got.
I was still looking here. Cups. I'm looking for the king. Where the king at?
You're welcome, Corey. So Rose and I had tarot as well earlier this week, and she did get the same message from Rose and myself.
Really? Wow. Interesting.
Okay, mixed with colors. Luma will get with you shortly. All right, what did you pull, Kat? This is for John.
I'm looking for John. He's hiding in here. Where are you, John? Like he's hiding his age. He's hiding his card too. Plus, the lighting in here isn't great. I can't see so good.
Yeah, neither is my lighting. I almost feel like I'm blending in with my couch.
King of Pentacles. Where's my? There he is. King of Cups. Okay, what do we have? We have the Page of Wands.
I like that. And I've got the Ace of Swords.
Well, okay, that's interesting. So, John, are you waiting to hear on news about a project or something that you're trying to get started? Because that kind of aligns with your start. The Ace of Swords is like an ambition, right? The starting.
Yeah, the Ace of Swords really is about it's about intellect. It's written spoken word. It could also mean contracts. Yes, a work sitch. There you go. So this is about a new beginning. Okay, so this is a good card. It's a positive card. And then Cats, you got the Page of Wands, is it?
And upright. So news is coming, and it looks like it's hard to know whether it's the news you want, but I think the Ace of Wands is positive. So
it's pretty positive, yeah.
Yeah.
And to be quite frank, both of these cards do mean new beginnings. One is more about project related, and one is intellect and thought and things like that. So John is saying yes, a lot at work, yes, a work situation, and lots of contracts that need approving. So there you go. So it's a very good possibility that this week, John, those contracts will go through.
Approvals are coming. Yep. I would say so. Looks good, John. Good luck.
Yay.
Okay. And Luma, I believe,
Luma's Virgo.
Right? Yeah.
Luma's Virgo.
Queen of Pentacles.
All right.
Luma is my Queen of Pentacles.
And John, follow up with me this week because I want to know if that's happening to you.
Yeah, I'd love to hear how that goes. Okay. Now look for my queen here for Luma. That was quick.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's that Seven of Pentacles.
Oh, you won't believe this.
What did you get? This one
you saw me shuffling, right? Like everyone saw me shuffling, and then I cut the deck in 3 and I picked the middle card.
What did you
get? I got the Ace of Swords again.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it is a good card, but it's like, geez, can we get something different?
There's a couple. There's different ways to say the same thing, but it's clearly so. So your ambitions. That's an ambition card, Steve. I'll let you explain that before I go into mine.
Yeah. Sorry, yours was what?
Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is another one that keeps coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go ahead. You start.
So Luma, I think, this again, this is a sign about something new coming your direction. This could again be another contract, it could be a new job opportunity, it could be something to do with your mind. So maybe you want to write a book, maybe you want to do something like that. It really is about the divine guidance. So you can see that the hand, this side, the hand coming out holding the sword. That's divine guidance. You're being divinely guided here. And then we'll turn it over to Kat.
Yeah. So the Seven of Pentacles it's about upright. It's about working hard, and you've got some work still in progress, and this is all the work that you've done, and it's showing you've got something to show for all your hard work. When it's in reverse, it means that you're maybe not prioritizing things right. Maybe the process that the way you're pursuing your resources and your money and your finances is you don't have your priorities quite right. But I'm encouraged by Steve's card, because Steve's card makes me think that there's something that's coming along that's going to give you an opportunity to right this, to turn that around. So you'll have an opportunity to start, once this new objective comes along and comes into fruition, it sounds like something is coming for you, that you're going to have an opportunity to start again. Things have been stagnant for you. I know what's going on in your life, and things have been a little bit stagnant.
I'm glad you said that, Kat. You know why? You know what's coming to me from this reading? Patience.
Yeah.
She needs to have patience.
She's been trying. She's been really challenged. A little bit of she's being tested a little bit right now, I think.
Yeah,
so
100%. So Luma, to me, the 7 in reversed is telling me that hold on, just relax, have some more patience. I know it's probably brewing inside of you, and you're just dying for that Ace of Swords to come out. But just hang on a little longer. Have the patience.
Yeah, looks like it's coming. Steve's card says it's coming, so I'm encouraged.
Okay, so Luma's saying you can't be more right. All right, there we go.
I feel you.
I'm just going to scroll in case I missed someone. But if there is anyone else that wants a reading on the live, I see IBYYZ. Thanks for joining. I know your name. It's not coming to me right now. All right, so we'll just we'll give it another minute just to see if there is another question that pops up. So let's see. Okay, I think John is just messaging me saying that my feed is a little slow. Hang on.
You're a little choppy.
Sometimes the feed is in slow motion and you sound like a demon. Oh, geez, that's great. Sorry.
Steve is in here with me.
I don't know why, because I have really good internet, so I'm not sure why that's happening. John, is it happening with Kat as well, or just me? Okay, I don't see any other questions coming up.
Okay. Back and forth. Oh, interesting. Okay.
All right.
So short and sweet one.
Yeah, that's good. It's
good.
Okay, everybody, stay tuned in till next week. And again, if you're looking for more clarification on, having a longer read, then let me know. We can set something up. We can do something together with Kat and myself. And we'll go from there.
Awesome.
And I'll let you close it off, Kat.
Awesome. Oh, well, thanks a lot everybody for joining. We really love people coming on and supporting what we do. We really enjoy it. And we're here every Sunday. So come on back next Sunday. and we'll see what the week has in store for you. So have a great week, everybody.
You're welcome. Thanks, everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.